Hi, and thanks for logging on to the Daily DVAR halacha. And here's a brand new halacha for units for Friday, the 4th day of July. Here we go. You know the part, of course, the famous line that we all say during Kaddish, Yehai, Shmai, Rabba, Mavarach, Le'olam, Le'olam, Maya. You may not realize how incredibly important that line is. The rabbis tell us that if you say that with all of your kavana, great rewards could come to you just for saying the words Yehai Shmei Rabbah, that whole line, with full intention. So please realize always the importance of it. But now halachically I'm going to tell you that it's so important that it sometimes trumps some other things which you may not have realized are less important than Yehai Shmei Rabbah. Let me give you an example. Let's say you're in one of those really popular shuls that has a lot of different minyanim, and you're hearing different things going on from the different minyanim. You have an opportunity to say Yehai Shmei Rabbah with one of the congregations as you hear them getting to it, and nearby you have a different opportunity to be saying Kedusha with the entire other tzibur or minyan that's going on. And until you heard me say this here today on this halacha, you probably would have thought that Kedusha comes first. And yep, you guessed it now that you hear how I'm saying it. Yehai Shmei Rabbah trumps the power of Kedusha. So if you have an opportunity to say Yehai Shmei Rabbah and you have an opportunity to say Kedusha, Yehai Shmei Rabbah takes precedence. That's how important it is. I'll give you another example of something that it trumps that will probably surprise you. Let's say you arrive late to Mincha, and you just want to jump in and say Shemona Esrei with everybody else. If you say Shemona Esrei with everybody else because you came late, and your Shemona Esrei is going to drag on because you're late, you're going to miss the chance to say Amen Yehai Shmei Rabbah with the Kaddish that follows Shemona Esrei. Then believe it or not, the halacha is that you waited out. You skipped davening with that minyan, and you waited out so that you could have the opportunity to say Amen Yehai Shmei Rabbah with everybody. Because yes, in short, I'm saying it's the law that Amen Yehai Shmei Rabbah trumps the power of davening together with a congregation. So again, you could see that's quite a powerful thing. Amen Yehai Shmei Rabbah kind of trumps the power of Tefillah B'tzibur. And now I'm going to quickly, I hope this won't sound too complicated, I'm going to kind of list for you in the triage of what comes first, what comes second, what comes third in halacha, so that at least you'll get a sense for which things are put way up there high and which things like fall second, third, fourth, and fifth. I don't know if you're going to remember this list, but at least you'll get a feel for it. If you ever wanted to see this more accurately, these things are printed in the back of some good Siddurim. So here it goes. Very high up on the list is attaching Go'al Yisrael to Shmona Esrei of Shachris and having nothing else come in between them. We discussed that the other day. That is very high on the list of things that trump other things. Next on the list after that is the Yehai Shmei Rabbah that we were just discussing a moment ago. Then third on the list after Yehai Shmei Rabbah is the power of Kedusha. After the power of Kedusha comes number 4 on the list, and that's Modim. Saying Modim is a little less powerful than Kedusha. Again, why are we telling you the power of things? Because it could happen that you have an opportunity to do one and not the other. So Kedusha would be more powerful than Modim. Let's continue. Modim is more powerful than Baruch. Baruch is more powerful than the Amen of Hakel HaKadosh and Shomei Tefillah. Those are two very important Amens in the repetition of the Shemona Esrei, but Baruch beats them. Okay, and the Amen of Hakel HaKadosh and Shomei Tefillah is still more important than saying the Tefillah, the Shemona Esrei, together with the congregation. So if you have an opportunity to say those two Amens, they actually trump. This might surprise you. They're more powerful than the importance of saying Shemona Esrei together with the congregation. And then comes after in the triage. The next most powerful thing is to say Baruch Atah Hashem Go'al Yisrael of Ma'ariv. That's lower down on the list, but saying Baruch Atah Hashem Go'al Yisrael right near and attached to, with its brachas that come after it, attached to the Shemona Esrei of Ma'ariv, they are down on the list after those amens that I had listed before. And then after the power of Go'al Yisrael attaching to Shemona Esrei of Ma'ariv, last on the list are all the other amens, like what you would say as a chazan repeats a Shemona Esrei. I'm pretty sure that sounded complicated to you, but if you want to listen to it again, basically we're listing there the most powerful things. So the Go'al Yisrael attached to the Shachar Shemona Esrei, that's the most powerful. Next on the list again would be Yehai Shmei Rabbah, following that is Kedusha, etc., etc. And if you need clarification, of course, go learn with your good local Orthodox rabbi. That's what we want you to do, is to learn more Torah anyway. Thanks for logging on. Have a great Shabbos. Log on again after Shabbos for more. Bye-bye.